Earth's. On the left is Earth's UFO ambassador, Jody Pendarvis.
Nice to be here, John.
Next, we have alien abductee and frequent sperm donor, Dr. Terry Johnson.
Hello, Mr. Stewart.
And finally, we'll hear from Fran Baskerville, the singing psychic.
Hi, John.
Thank you all for joining us. Mr. Ambassador, let me start with you. Have you met the aliens? And if so, can you tell us what they're like?
Well, John, being the ambassador to the space aliens, I can't really tell you whether I've seen them yet or not. However, they've been on a long trip. Just remember, it took light years to get here. The clothes was probably rotted out, and they're probably weary.
So you're saying they haven't arrived as of yet. Dr. Johnson, I see you shaking your head. What do you make of the ambassador's assessment?
John, with all due respect to Mr. Pendarvis, there's been a ton of contact between humans and aliens already. Many people on this planet, including myself, have been forced into an alien-human interbreeding program.
So I see we're already mating with them. And is that breeding in the traditional sense?
Not exactly, John. The aliens insist that we only do anal sex. They feel it's the best way to reproduce on a mass scale.
All right, then. Let's now go to Ms. Baskerville. Your thoughts on Dr. Johnson's reproduction theory?
Well, Dr. Terry Johnson, I think you might have to join your patients. Oh, yeah. Because I don't see any astral sex or any sex or any kind of bottom thing going on.
John, can I say something there, please?
Yes, go ahead, Mr. Ambassador.
I have a hole in this theory. I think there's too much emphasis on anal parts. I really seriously doubt if the aliens came all this distance just to put things in our behinds.
Well, now, Dr. Johnson, the ambassador brings up a very good point. After such a long trip, wouldn't aliens have other concerns?
No, that's a bunch of nonsense. I personally impregnated hundreds of aliens that started out as unfertilized eggs in the walls of the rectum. It's simple as that.
Ms. Baskerville, perhaps you could shed some light on this.
Well, Dr. Terry Johnson, I think you're all hung up on that astral thing, on that ass.
John, this is just plain old crazy.
Thing, I think
Here we are trying to have a serious conversation about UFOs and aliens, and we listen to ass children's songs. This is nuts.
Excuse me, I can't have people talking at the same time. Dr. Johnson, could you please take your seat? Thank you, sir. I believe Ms. Baskerville had the floor.
Dr. Johnson, there won't be any more astral children. There won't be any more black children, yeah.
Thank you very much, Ms. Baskerville. Now, I'm terribly sorry. We're out of time. Final thoughts. Mr. Ambassador.
I do believe the aliens could come this year. However, I really don't think they're going to come and see our asses, okay?
Dr. Johnson.
You have to understand, I don't choose to have this anal sex. The aliens force me to.
Now, Ms. Baskerville, again, I apologize for the brevity of this conversation. You will have the final word.
Aliens will be a lot smarter than us. You can bet on it.
Okay. Panelists, I want to thank you all for enlightening us. We appreciate it. We'll be right back with The Daily Show's Man of the Millennium.